Hello traders, welcome back to the channel. This is Aftab and you are watching my YouTube channel Aftab Forex. This is a weekly Forex forecast for the upcoming week starting from Monday 2nd of June 2025 till 6th of June 2025. So total 5 trading days we have. I will be analyzing the same pair that I analyzed last week, and hopefully the setup and the analysis was approximately 99% correct. So let's have a recap first of all. Then obviously during this session I will discuss different pairs, and let's have a look at the euro US dollar last week. What did I said? uh, this candle, if you see, was bullish last week, right? This is the present weekly candle. This is the last week. So when last week I was analyzing it, the market, we had like no, this candle is printed this previous week. So this candle was as this, and if you know what was my point of view, my point of view was that as far as market is trading below 1.14062, this level, it will be bearish towards 1.12265, so 1.1226 approximately. And if you see, the setups worked very nicely to the sell side and similarly to the buy side. So overall for the euro US dollar, as far as the weekly trades are concerned, you just have a look at it. And as I said last week, see, this is the market was as this, and after this what happened is this drop, which was obviously expected, and then this rise, which was again expected, because both of these, if you watch my previous weekly forecast, you will know that this was a nice opportunity and this was a nice opportunity. So it was obviously for a seller, this was for a bull, so I was a bull, so I am still considering it as a bullish opinion for now. Okay, so this is the previous stuff for the euro US dollar. Now in the upcoming week, let's have a look at this weekly candle first of all. So if we see, this weekly candle closed very nicely bullish, but market still traded below 1.14062 and 1.1123 approximately, this zone. Sorry, 1.1226, 1.1226. This way it will be easy. So 1226 or 1220, if we say, work very nicely, but I will say this market is still like trading in between those zones. And what I said last week, that euro is since the start of this year, euro is on this bigger bullish ABCD pattern on the monthly time frame, which I have discussed several times during my videos. So if you see, this is a very fantastic ABCD pattern, and I'm not saying it today that it is going there. I'm saying it since the start of the year that euro is going to do this. 1.02 was a fantastic level, right? So as per this plan, well, the weekly traders for now seems to be taking it to 1.1915, so 1915, 1920, approximately this zone. But remember my friends, whenever market is trading in two zones, especially in this situation, if I say it is trading in two zones, so these long-term bullish opportunities are not for those traders who are looking for fresh entries right here. Okay, and obviously stay with me because I will be discussing the H4. So fresh entries for a bullish trade, and despite the reason that it is standing at a sell point again, Taking a bullish trade right here, well, I will say 1.14062 is still a resistance with us on the 4-hour time frame. And as I said, I just analyzed the market for around 1 week, just like I discussed this rally. So you see result is all right here in front of you, and there are these bigger impulsive waves still yet to be completed if this euro US dollar is still bullish, right? So if now we see for the upcoming week, no doubt the market closed slightly bearish compared to the last week, because the last week was a huge bull. Now what is the psychology behind it, and how do we understand what type of data these two weekly candles is giving us? So just look at this situation as this: 1 week, like for 1 2 3 for 4 week market was dropping very slightly. In 1 week we saw a big spike, right? A big jump. So we saw this big jump. The other week, the one that closed yesterday, it confirmed, for now it confirmed that this is no doubt still bullish, but is not exactly bullish. We cannot say exactly that it is going to 1.1915 as far as it is trading below 1.14. Okay, and this statement is for those traders who are specifically looking this euro US dollar in the upcoming week. So as far as market is trading below 1.1406, it is still bearish. So now if it is bearish, what the Friday candle have told us? Well, again the Friday candle told us that I am still bearish. I struggled a lot. See, last week this level was attempted, it couldn't break above. Then this previous week it came back down, took a retest, and another attempt to break it to the top side of the market. So there is obviously some indecision going on. But on the H4, if I say, there are the forex rules, and the forex rules say as far as the market is trading near the resistance, don't look for a buy opportunity, especially on the H4. Okay, so this was a fantastic trade opportunity. Now these bulls, let me also define that these bulls who entered from the level that we identified last week, and then it nicely played in the week that closed yesterday. So if this level is, let's suppose if someone entered here and are still holding buying positions, well, you have to ask yourself that for how long you entered into this trade as a bull, because see, the market almost gave you 161 pips right here from this, and then obviously this you must have closed it. But let's suppose if someone is holding a sell from here and the market was giving this much profit and someone didn't book it, then I think this is obviously a very big mistake. Remember everyone, we always make mistake in the forex market, but if the mistakes are like if one keep repeating the mistake again and again and again, obviously the losses are guaranteed. Okay, so keep this one thing in your mind very clearly. Now further, what should I say about euro US dollar? Obviously is, like, for now standing at a very nice resistance zone, and maybe there is a good chance it can like come back to 1.12265, or maybe at least till the retest of this again 618 retracement level, especially in the upcoming week. I'm trying to highlight this area a little bit. This comes at around 1.12822, but keep in mind that in the upcoming week it can definitely come back down. Okay, and right here we will again be looking for some buying signals, maybe if we can get it right here. And on the daily time frame, if I say, well, this is for now a range, okay, and as far as 1.14 is not close to the top side, we cannot say it is it is bullish, okay, especially on the daily time frame. On a weekly, those weekly bulls who are holding buying decisions from the year start, maybe yes, for them it might be different. So yes, on the daily, this is what it is, and as soon as it closes above 1.14062, the next target will be 1.15698, and then obviously the final target, and that comes around 1.1915 precisely, and if I round it up, it comes around 1.20. So yeah, let's see, this was the my analysis about it. So let's see what it gives us in the upcoming week. And yes, if you want to know how I identified this 1.10 level, you check back my last weekly analysis, right, my friends? Now moving on to the pound dollar, and this is the weekly time frame where it was standing last week. I didn't personally liked when I was analyzing it. I didn't say much good about it, but then when I saw that, okay, this is on this bigger wave, and this trend line is holding the market to the top side of the market, then yes, 1.3699. So if I round it up, it comes around 1.37, right? So it went to 1.35. Let's see in the upcoming week what it is going to do. But there was one level which is obviously broken to the top side of the market. Now we have to verify it in the upcoming week, that whether this was a valid buying decision, sorry, the valid breakout point or not. So how do we know if this is a valid or not? First of all, there is obviously one this high, right, and one this low. So I will say, to be very safe, I would like to see this market again at 1.31219, and then luckily, yes, if we get something right up there, then we can take some decision. So this was the weekly, in the previous week, what I said about the pound dollar is that this is not a buying zone. So those who took buying decisions right here, well, that's their complete mistake. What I said is, my most, just like last week, I also discussed this level. How did I find it? Go to my previous weekly forex forecast. So yes, 1.3253 is maybe a level I see. So market, if it drops still here, then we can plan, like the bulls can plan some buying decisions. And on the intraday level, well, sellings are going on at the moment. There is one Fibonacci number, let's see where is that. So the Fibonacci number comes in at around 1.33125. So in the upcoming week, I'm looking for this level, and as soon as I get it, I have to do something at this zone. This is a very strong level, okay. Moving on to the dollar yen, wow, it also did the same as it was expected. Last week it was standing at a buy point, as I discussed, and right here on a daily, let me turn on the period separators, and that will make my life a bit easy to let you know what happened. So last week, if we say see what happened is, and if you see these levels right here, these played very nicely, and those who took buying decisions right here, so market hardly came around 72 pips against, and then gave how much profit? 331 pips of a profit, and then again an entry here. Market barely go 32 pips, and again dropped to 47 pips. So the dollar yen, the analysis worked very nicely right here. Now it again shows in the upcoming week the start might seems to be bullish. That's what I see, because there is also very nice ABCD pattern right here. If I draw it like this, you see market exactly bounced from a 61.8% retracement. So yes, at least now it shows this another jump toward 147.751. Remember, okay, another jump. So let's see if that jump is stopped near 145.946. By then bulls must almost have booked around 200 pips from this particular setup. So nicely going up 250 pips right here. But this one maybe during the week it can be a separate one, because from here it can take a slight jump, and then from 147 it go a bit down, and then it break it and take like a retest of 147.751. So yes, nice one. This one is also very nice and fantastic one. Remember my friends, in this forex thing, you have to, let me give you some advice, and you also look at this plan. In forex trading you also have to keep your mind very open. If you don't do it, there is a good chance that you will like get lost somewhere. Okay, so keep this thing very deep in your mind, and never ever invest the money that you cannot afford. I like 95% of the traders are not making it in the forex market. Why they are not making it is because they don't understand the rules, they don't follow the rules very nicely, and they take very bigger trades. Okay, so these losing mindsets, I will highly recommend all of you to just get out of it. Just follow me and follow my analysis and understand what I'm saying. Analysis, forecast, everything is right here in front of you. Last week what I said, right now market what it's doing. How do I know? I have learned it, I have practiced it, and you can learn this too, right? So whenever you are in a mood for learning, you just contact me on the WhatsApp number, and you will see what type of analyst I make you. Okay, move on to the dollar CHF, and right after that I will be discussing the gold. So first the dollar CHF, again see the same old story last week what I said. From here a very fantastic buy, right? But there is something that we need to discuss on this pair, and that is this week the start was very nice to the bullish side of the market, as it was expected, and it was a forecast as well. So a very nice 158 pips of move it gave to the top side of the market, but the exact level, and that was right here 0.83676, it was missed by around 17 pips. So the sell, this obviously, in forex we also have to miss the setups. Now for a sell, this was missed. Now if we see right here again, it is standing at that same point, and same pointing towards 0.84975. but in such situations I don't like to trade it, because this area is now very much congested, and I don't see a very good volume. Plus also it started to miss its levels. Remember, whenever the market misses its levels, when you will understand this strategy from me, and when you will be doing an analysis with it, or trading with it, or technical analysis, whenever it starts to miss the setups or the plans by tiny levels, consider that the market is going to change a little bit. Okay, and the change can be, maybe it is planning for a break of these structures and reach towards 0.84975, and can be, obviously it is standing at a breakout point, so 0.84043 can be a very good support if this one is broken. So let's see how it goes. Moving on to the gold. So what did I said about gold last week? Right here, if I show you, what I said is no doubt the market is standing bullish, but it could not closed above this. And just because of this information, all of the analysis I did and all of the things I did was nice. 3347.73. It was discussed last week, and you just count 1 2 3 4 5. So 5 days the market dropped consecutively. No, everyone was like buying right here. I said, oh my brother, why are you buying? Don't you see this particular, this one? Don't you see these sellers are present still in the market and you are buying right here? So I have told everyone, don't buy here except the hedging trades. That's another story. So again, for the upcoming week I may not be able to say precisely something, right? So you have to check back the previous weekly forecast as well. For this particular analysis, the daily one, that points towards 3160 again. And last week what I said on the H4 right here is that this is going to be a very fantastic level, 3260, and just 3260.85. just have a look at it. Market came back down, couldn't break it. Why? Because it was a strong one, giving a 700 pips of move, my friends. And similarly again, no sell was given from there, but maybe this week it can go to 3347 again and then give another trade opportunity. Or maybe in a case of a break, then you just check my previous weekly forecast, you will know my very long term levels. Okay, but as far as it is trading below 3360, that was my last week slogan. As far as it is trading below 3347, it seems to be further going bearish. But obviously I have to then read the H1 chart, that okay, from right here what it's going to do. And let's see, I can do that if I have time. Well, I have around 3 minutes, sorry, 4 or 5 minutes time. So let's do that very quickly just for you. Every time I don't run the H1 analysis. Well, on the H1, if someone is looking at it, obviously this level for now is missed. And even there was this thing as well, right here, just have a look at it. So well, yes, if you see, uh, this buy was nicely respected as well, and this is a 61.8% retracement. So 198 pips, if someone get a chance, they definitely will be entering as a bull. Especially I'm talking about the bulls. And see, their point D comes at around 3358. So obviously 3360 is my all-time like favorite numbers these days. So yes, this is the H1, right? Remember my friends, these are very simple things. Okay, but why we don't learn these things is because we always look for signals, we always look for trade opportunities. So if I say a trade opportunity, well, this is, see, it is bullish. If you see this, this is again bullish. But in order to trade these levels, one must understand it. See, the trend is even getting more momentum. See, this is like a lower degree angle and this is a higher degree angle, like a trend over a trend, bullish trend over a bullish trend. Did you get my point? So one must definitely understand these things, because without understanding, if one thinks that he or she will make something right here, well, that person should keep these things out of his mind. No, my brother, this is not how it is going to do. Okay, so everything needs proper learning before investment, and that is a wise decision. Those who don't learn and invest will be taking buying decisions incorrectly. Okay, for example, on a gold, buying decision. Similarly, on a pound dollar, buying decision, the wrong decisions. Why? Because no patience, nothing. You only learn patience when you work with someone, when you sit with someone, when like sit with someone on Zoom or something, then you start to understand the trading style and these things. Okay, and practice patience. Obviously patience can be practiced together. If I tell you thousand times right here that hey, be patient, be patient, be patient, I'm sure the person will always be still, like even if I tell him, the person will not be listening to me. And this market is designed in this way that the trader will be taking wrong decisions. So keep your minds completely open, everyone, okay, and open for learning. I'm right here providing education to all of you. So yes, this was a good weekly forecast. I think in a very good mood, I should say, because these as I'm very stressed comparatively from the last week. I'm nice, okay, but still, like, there are some problems in life, my friends, that we cannot stop it, we cannot control it, but we have to face it. And then out of those problems comes the solutions, and we have to stay positive. So this is in life, we have to deal it this way, okay. So yes, last week even I have good plans that I will be uploading some further educational concepts. But again, due to my tight schedule, and then I'm also searching out for moving to a new place, so that looking for different places, meeting with different people, and too much distractions, so anyways, I'm back at work, and I have postponed the shifting process for now, because these markets are good and are giving very fantastic profits these days, right? So I'm not making the video too lengthy, I'm just winding up this session right here, and I will try to meet you during the throughout the week in different episodes. Maybe not the forecast, but my forecasts are always like my even my educational videos are in itself forecasts. So take a lot of care of yourself, give me very good comments, like the sessions, okay. I will meet you frequently right here. So till next time, goodbye, and I love you all.